What's up guys, I'm going to show you how you can make this bouncing ball effect, or how you can make it. It's very simple and it works extremely well. So this is a step by step. First of all, what I have is a loop. I usually put that on group number 7, lucky 7, and then 0.01, so it always has to be the number because it's refreshing every frame. And then we have to activate someone. So another spawn trigger with the group 7. Now we have it spawning every frame. And now what I'm gonna do is make the ball. So you wanna have a sprite and collision boxes. So collision and 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna lock it and then scale it down. So now you can see it's almost a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then you wanna have the first object and the second object. So the first object is gonna be our direction and acceleration, and the second object is gonna be which way you want it to bounce. So you're gonna put it all on one group, and this is gonna be another group, and this one another group, and then you wanna put this first object as parent, because otherwise it doesn't have a reference point. So now you wanna do the acceleration. So I'm gonna put a move, put it on group 7, so every frame, and I don't know, maybe like 0.1, 0.1 move, and it's gonna move -1, and that's the object number 2. And that's the first part. Okay, so now we have this falling triangle, but that's not all. We wanna, this triangle can go on a much faster speed, because every frame we're also gonna scale it to the base object, which is friction. So that also works as a limiter for our base object. So we're gonna put 0.995. It can be this like close to 1 because it activates every frame, as I said before. So as you'll see, also remember to relative scale and only move, and it can work quite well. I want to see it limiting. Oh, well, you have to remember to put it on the group. As you can see, it almost stops. So that's what we want. That's our gravity and friction. Now we want to move the ball to our acceleration point. So we're gonna target mode, 0.1, group 1 goes to target position 2. But now, as you may see, it's a bit too fast. So what I'm gonna do is stop it. because I want to do just a fraction of that. So we're gonna put this on another group, group 5, and we're gonna stop group 5 every frame. Now it's a bit slower. Yeah, because our acceleration is too fast, so we're gonna do small stuff. You have to just tweak the values to make it like much better for the player. So what I found is 995 and small step. And now we want to have the collision because we have nothing to collide with. And if I just put another ball here, it will just pass through. That's why we have this other object, number 3. And we're just gonna steal this and put it on collision 2. This one is gonna be collision 1 and dynamic. Remember that you can collision boxes work only with dynamic and non-dynamic. So you cannot have like 2 dynamic, they won't collide, or 2 non-dynamic, they also won't collide. But right now, still nothing happens. Nothing happens. That's why we have to do conditions. Upon collision, I want it to change its way where it will accelerate. So, collision, group 2, which I will have over here, that on the start of the level, group 2 will activate. Now, small trigger, and so our ball and our peg, when it collides, I want for the number 3, this cube, to move to the center, because if it will always be off-centered. Now, I want it to be silent, which is instant and right in that frame. Target group, number 3. Target position, number 1. Now what happens is just this block number 6 is the new starting group. So if I put this on another group, target group 8, now it moves. Yay! But what I want is for this block to move away from this peg. So I'm gonna put this on a new group, group 9, and when it collides, first what it does is it goes to the center. Then I want it to do direction mode, which makes me able to add the distance, and I want to do like -40, -70, whatever you like, from the group 9, which is our peg. And best to use is the same group as you have for the collision blocks, because when you use copy and paste, it will break. Okay, now when I change this to 9 as well, now it moves away from the direction of our peg. Yay! But as you can see where I'm leading with that. But the problem is, acceleration works in different ways. So what I figured out is that you can use like the gravity to make it bounce. So we have our triangle as our acceleration point. And what we can do is make this point go into the direction of our square. That will mean that group number 2 will, oh wait, rotate. Copy file span state, it's the fastest. The target group number 2 is gonna rotate around the ball, and it is gonna aim, with move time 0, 0, to our square, which means now it bounces. And since it's so easy, it should be copy and pastable. And boom! That's it. It is very simple and yet so unsimple. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.